What up? What up? What up? What up? Though you know who it is? It's your boy Derrick J. I got my dog, my main dog, my home skillet. He always say, "Hey dog, hey dog." My boy D Reggie Bush.
What it do, man? Hollywood Reg back with another episode, man. But I'm gonna guess this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna guess this time, dog. I'm gonna guess.
And you know this is Talks with Derrick. Bom 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 bom. I don't
Yes,
got the
sir.
other equipment, so I would have my little thing hit. You know how I do, but that's all good.
They know. But even though we on talks with Derrick, you know what I'm saying, it's still only fair that we take the time and hit the cup.
Hit the cup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how we doing it, man. I ain't gonna take over. I tend to take over, but I ain't gonna take over today. I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey,
I'm
look,
gonna be quiet.
I've been in this known man 2 years now. I already know how you operate. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
It's all good. We here to have a good time,
Hey,
good
man.
talk, so people can tune in. Like, oh, y'all know about that? Y'all
Yes,
agree with
sir.
that? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We about that. We about that.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna come with y'all today talking about, man, working out. Kanye West workout plan. Work it out. Some people need to work out,
Yeah, a lot of people need to work out.
but they don't.
Not
But
at
they
all.
need to work out.
Not at all. Not at all.
So
I need to work out too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? My thigh getting a little thick. They rubbing together and shit when I walk. You know what I'm saying? My chin sagging when I talk, all that going on. So I don't know, man. Maybe somebody need to DM me and give me some motherfucking points. Cause this shit here getting big. All this shit getting big. All this shit get big, man. You know what I'm saying? We coach flag football and shit. The kids be out there talking about, oh, you conditioning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
Damn, them kids got damn be trying to run laps and shit. I be trying to keep up with them.
They work me out.
Come on.
Hey, they was running routes, and I'm like, yo, I got you. Pew, flew right by.
On,
I thought I was in shape, but nah, bro, it was crazy, man.
Damn, then you have practice the neck. Then you be limping and shit when you get out there. You have to hide it. Knowing your hip hurt, your back hurt, your ass hurt, everything hurt.
Hey,
I love the kids though.
I thought about pulling a hamstring practice, bro. I thought I would. Man, I was like, no, I got you. I thought about pulling a hamstring.
If you know, like I know, you'll let them little kids run right past you, man.
Hey, now remember that time you slid?
Come on,
just so you
come on, man. Then you had to slide though, because you don't want to run into them, but they don't ran past it, so you had to play it off. Yeah, I'll let you do that one. Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you do it. Yeah, man.
I said, boy, you saved her life.
Come on.
You saved her life.
Come on. I ain't want to do it.
Because that collision would have been, that would have bad collision, bro. Bad collision.
But like I said, you got to love the kid.
Gotta love the kid.
Gotta love the kid.
And we got to say, we 2-time back-to-back champs.
That's what we do.
Two times. Beat the same team twice in
championship.
2 times.
Hey, look, if you got a flag football team, I don't care the age limit. We ain't gonna say where we at. We ain't gonna say who we are, but DM us, and I promise you, we'll meet you there. We'll play the Philadelphia Eagles 7-on-7, 5-on-5, however you want to do it. And even though they won the Super Bowl, we'll play anybody. Anywhere. We don't care about none of that.
And we'll come to the hood.
Because we standing on business. We'll come to the hood. We don't care about none of that. We don't care what neighborhood you from. None of that. We coming.
What up, though? You feel me? What up, though?
Just like that.
But speaking on working out, about pulling hamstrings and backs and stuff hurting, it's hard to work in the gym nowadays with the outfits that the women wear.
What you say?
Whoever created the legging,
come on,
is a rich and nasty man.
Come on.
Rich, I repeat again, whoever created the leggings is a rich and nasty man.
Come on.
You might well call him Hugh Hefner. Because the women wear those things and don't wear no panties, don't wear none of that stuff with them. And they know dang on well when they go to the gym and work out, they know the attention they about to get.
Yeah.
They know.
I agree. But some women gonna argue though. They're gonna counter it.
What you think they'll counter and say?
This is what they're gonna say. They're gonna be like, well, you know, we going in there. Everybody's got the same goal at the end of the day is to work out. So why does it matter what I wear to the gym? That's what they're gonna say. Your goal is to go in there and get fit, get whatever your goal is, lose weight and put on muscle. Whatever your goal is, that's your goal. But the motherfuckers gonna say, no matter what I decide to wear to the gym, like I said, we all got one mindset, and that's come in here work out. I should not distract you on what I wear. But if you get somebody in there that built the right way, cornbread fed, I'm not talking about BBL fed or BBL made. I'm talking cornbread fed. And I'm on that bench hitting it. I'm gonna do this.
So you gonna take a look?
Come on, man. I'm gonna look. Man, look here. The day I don't look, question me, but I'm gonna look. I see it. Man, look here. Like I say, look, cornbread fed.
Hey, that's some country shit.
I'm gonna look at him, man. Look here, shit.
The gym seems like a single man's paradise.
Come on.
A married man's trouble.
Come on. That's supposed to be the club.
Yeah. For a single man, the gym is supposed to be that's a paradise. Because let's be honest. Are the dudes really hollering at the women because what their face look like, or they really hollering at the women because what their body look like?
Okay, if we just talking about
in the gym, you walk in, she cornbread fed. Not only she cornbread fed, she got that skin tight. What is it called? What the outfits called? I forget what they call.
The Lululemon.
When the woman put where they fit their body, the leggings with the matching tops and stuff like that.
I thought they get it from Lululemon.
Oh, that's what it might be, Lululemons. Right. With the Lululemon with the outfit that go together. Yeah. And she put that on with some shoes. Man, come on now.
So what you saying? What you look at?
I mean, hey, I try not to look. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still married. I try not to look. But if I was a single man, I had to walk out the gym, dog. I had to go like at 6 a.m.
So hold on. So just because you married, I mean you can't look at no woman?
No, I can look, but you know what I'm saying? I just a question. What comes to my mind is like, yo, like, you really wore that to the gym? Right. And I know you're gonna get hollered at. But they can't even finish their workout.
True. But me personally, if we're speaking of personal experience right now, I don't holler at women in the gym.
I agree with you. Me either.
I don't do that because some may be annoyed or they may get that same attention all day and every day. But to me, some women, they're like, just because I was born this way, you know, I got this body, I work for this body. Like I said, I shouldn't have to wear sweatpants, nothing like that. Right. But you shouldn't wear no shit with that knuckle showing either.
They know what they be doing.
You shouldn't do that.
It's the thirst trap. How you gonna present the thirst trap, and then when the bees come to the honey, now you angry for the bees coming to the honey. You wore the honey.
Come on.
How you gonna be angry?
Come on, I had to hit the cup on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk, man. That's why we on talk with Derrick right now. I knew he was gonna drop some gem. Hey, FBI, don't come get me, but I knew he was gonna drop a bomb on that. I knew it. You gotta be careful with that bomb word.
Hey, boy, you can't say that one, boy. You can't.
I ain't going to jail, but you gotta be careful with that bomb word out here, boy. These motherfuckers will come get you. But listen, for real though, like, all right, you know the song when they got that Life Jennings said when church done became a fucking fashion show, you can't let them in with these Timbos. However he said that shit, that's how I feel about the gym though. Because man, you go in the gym, no cap, you go in that motherfucker, right? You smell, you might smell some Jimmy Choo perfume. You feel me?
What is it?
Bath and Body Works. You might smell some damn roll-on. They be in that motherfucker smelling like, and then I know when they go outside, them gnats and shit be all on. And the brothers too, though. And the brothers too. The brothers.
Hold on now, a brother coming that smelling like Bath and Body Works. No. I'm gonna have to quit. Hey, bro. Hey, you do what you do. I ain't mad at you, but hey, my boy, I'm not coming to gym smelling like Bath and Body Works. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Hey, you do what you do. Come on. Nothing against nobody, but I can't work out smelling like Ocean Spray.
He said what he said. He said what he said. But listen, brothers too though. Like, come on, man. You might have a brother in there, you know what I'm saying, with the spaghetti string shirt on, all that. You know, ain't no need for all that.
Nah, it ain't.
That's why I'm switching my motherfucking gym to Planet Fitness.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. Everybody gotta be equal. Everybody gotta be equal. You gotta have your shirt on. You can't bring no gallon of water in there, however the rules are. That's why I'm going to Planet Fitness. I ain't promote Planet or that neither. But that's where I'm going. If you want to go to a gym where everybody gotta have their clothes on right, you might smell a little perfume, or you might be in there with your 75-year-old grandmama. Goddamn it, she walking around. But I got what you gonna be able to work out. You ain't gonna be stopping and shit trying to look at nobody else's muscles or ass. You gonna be in there to work. We know what's going on.
Hey, if you want to go to a gym and work out with the old folks, go to Planet Fitness. They don't have that many free weights.
Amen.
If you want to go to the gym and work out with the young folks that smell like Bath and Body Works, go to Fitness Connection. Yeah. If you want to go to the gym where the whole city is there, if you in Charlotte, go to the YMCA.
Crunch Fitness.
Oh yeah, Crunch Fitness new though, ain't it? And Crunch Fitness is on the up and coming right now too. Yeah. I hear they doing all right in there.
We is not promoting these gyms.
Nope, because they ain't paying us nothing.
Paying us squat. Not now dime.
Matter of fact, I'm paying them for my own gym membership.
Come on. Matter of fact, our shit need to be free too. Matter of fact, goddamn, we go in that motherfucker every day and scan in and scan out. Give me 1 month free.
Hell that. Fuck that 1 month. Hey dog, give me a year.
See, he asking for a year. See, I know how to crowd before I walk. Goddamn. Give me.
Hey, fuck first class. I want the private jet.
Hey, see what I'm saying? Give me first class. You can give me comfort. You give me comfort.
I want the private jet. I don't want you sitting near me. Bring me my glass of wine, please.
Sit beside me.
But speaking of the gym, though, I understand people working out the gym for like mental stuff and whatever, mental stability. Some people do it. The mental stability, stress, and all that same thing. Probably stresses of life and stuff like that. Because finances is key too.
Man, them finances go crazy. You just got to think about the world. Well, we can only speak about the United States.
Yeah. Because our money outside the United States is big bucks.
Yeah. I've been out the country, but I've never lived out the country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I can only speak about a couple of states and the cities that I've lived in, and you can just tell the difference, man. People think just because I work at this job and I make $100,000 a year. Mm-hmm. Well, then you go look at an apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. The rent $2,100 a month.
That killed your monthly check right there.
That $100,000 a year only gonna do so much for you.
And let's not talk about you want to get a nice car.
Come on, you got car note, you got car insurance. You know, the economy in the United States is all fucked up.
It's fucked up.
So
fucked up.
It is.
We said one more time. It's fucked up.
Bad, man. It's bad.
When now people are saying, well, like when girls talk about. I mean, you got the dating world, where girls are saying, "Oh, guys got to pay for all this." How the hell you expect the guy to pay for his car note and house note and all those bills, and you think you ain't gonna help out with nothing?
I done fell asleep.
What? Like, come on, bro. That's that real reality. This is Talks with Them. We have real talks, man. We don't hold back. It's real talks, bro. That don't make no sense.
That's ridiculous. You can't expect too much out of people nowadays, man. I feel like when it comes to finances in a house, I feel like we ain't gonna be 50-50 every day.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna take finances out. We ain't gonna be 50-50 every day. You know what I'm saying? If you had a hard day at work, right? You know what I'm saying? That day you might go 90-10. You might go 80-20. You might do all the cooking and cleaning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if y'all had equal days, you wasn't stressed out, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't stressed out. Y'all come home, y'all in a good mood, y'all joking. Then it's a 50-50 household that day. You might cut up the tomato while she saute them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I'm just saying it works that way, and I feel that's the same way with finances. If I married somebody making $200,000 a year, shit, and I only make $100,000, I expect her to know what she come in at to help out around the house. I'm gonna still try to pull my weight, and do what I can, but ain't no shame in my game. I would marry anybody who make more money than me. I don't give a damn.
I would too, because the money ain't defined. No. The money don't define who you are. Who you are is defined by your heart and how you move about your business. That's what defines who you are.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. If a woman can make $300,000, I would not care a year. She can make it. I don't care.
Right.
If you want to work in the team atmosphere, then we'll work. Because hell, she made $300,000. I might be having a conversation with her like, man, I really want that charger, but I know the monthly payment's gonna be steep. You know what I'm saying? A team member, and especially women that make a large lump of money, she can like, well, babe, let's go get that charger. And you think when we go get that charger, you think I ain't gonna be appreciative of that?
As you should.
And she gonna do it because she love and care and want to see
me
happy.
Respect. All right, I got a question for you though.
Yo, yes, sir.
I got a question. I know this his show and shit, but I told you I tend to take over. So,
so
I tend to take
over.
Hey,
like, hey, dog, hey, dog.
I tend to take over, dog. You know that. But listen, though, I got a question for you, man. What can you give your people, right? You say you married. What can you give? Like, give them some advice. Drop some knowledge on them.
About being married.
Yeah.
All right. So
whether it's good, bad, or ugly, though, what has worked for you and what hasn't worked for you?
All right. So communication is going to be key to a marriage. All right. Communication, personal growth on both sides, and then respect. So anybody that's thinking about getting married or stuff like that, make sure y'all communicate and make sure y'all have an understanding. And when it comes to respect, make sure y'all respect one another, because without respect, you have no relationship. And that just goes not only with marriage, that goes with jobs, that just goes in life. Everybody, parents say to get respect, you got to give it. So that's how big respect is. Like I got mad respect for Reg, you know what I'm saying? So I know when Reg's doing whatever he doing.
Same.
I know when to be like, I got you, Reg. I know when to pull in and get Reg, okay? Right. So when it comes to the marriage, it's the same thing. And if you can't respect each other while y'all dating, I'm telling you right now, y'all not going to respect each other when y'all married. If you can't communicate when y'all dating, y'all not going to communicate when y'all married.
I got another question.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like people are typically blind before they hit the marriage stage or when they in the first stage of dating?
People are blind because people always talk about the honeymoon stage. Let me tell you, the honeymoon stage is nice. It's all pleasant. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's honeymoon stage. It's fun, laughter, and jokes. But when the reality of what a relationship and what a marriage sets in, that's when the true work comes in.
Right.
Like we do, like we say in Cap all the time. You wanna, we can do what we can do to get you a Kappa, make you a Kappa. But guess what? The work don't start until you become a Kappa.
Okay.
Now, how do you perform once the work starts? We done heard your interviews. We done heard your answers. You get into a marriage, get into dating. We done asked the questions. We done got your answers. Now the hot seat is on. Now what you gonna do? Oh, I want to be married. Do you really want to be married? That's the question y'all gotta start asking yourself for real, because it ain't a joke. Marriage is not a joke. So like the single people, I be telling them, I see the struggles that they go through and things, and I'm like, damn, I don't have those struggles. I have different struggles. It's like it's levels to it. I got different levels of struggles. But I understand their struggles. I was like, damn, bro, like Shorty said what? And Shorty did this? And she thought you still gonna talk to her?
Right.
Like, hell no. But see, in the marriage, you gotta talk that shit out. You gotta talk that shit out. You gotta go head up. What I tell people, the difference is when you boyfriend and girlfriend, I can get the hell away from you. There's no ties to you.
Facts.
When I'm married to you, I'm legally bonded to you.
True.
So it costs me for a marriage, it costs me money to leave you. Versus boyfriend, girlfriend, it costs me nothing to leave you. So the fight is gonna be a different fight. So you have to exhaust all options in the marriage versus boyfriend and girlfriend. Like if I wasn't married, like what I take away from my marriage, if I wasn't married and I was like, just say dating, whatever, man, I would be a motherfucking savage, bro. Savage. Because I know both sides now. Because I know what it takes to fulfill this side. And I know how to weed through the bullshit on this side.
Define savage though. Like, what do you mean?
Savage, well, my cutoff game be strong as hell.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Boy,
I be ghosting. Boy, my ghost game be stupid. Oh, you arguing? Goodbye. No,
you ain't got no talk time for him?
No.
So you ain't gonna give him no talk time?
No, don't have it. I'm not. If I can't communicate with you to resolve an issue and always got to go into an argument, I ain't got no talk time for you. Because you know what that tells me?
What?
You don't know how to communicate.
Hallelujah, amen.
You think communication is fussing and arguing.
Hallelujah, amen.
That's not communication. And that means you're not going to listen to what I'm saying. And I'm not saying nothing to cause harm or anything to you. I'm just making a point about something that I want you to understand. That's it.
So,
let's see, Reds and flip this on me, asking me questions. Now, I mean, how you doing, Reds? You done flipped it on me.
So ask me a question.
So
therefore, I'm not married, but I have been in, relationships before, and I have matured to get to where I am today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, am I ready to be in a relationship? Me personally, I feel you're never ready for it. Just like anything else. You play football before?
Yeah.
You never ready to get the fuck knocked out you when you play football. You don't know when it's coming.
When that shit come, though, so, like, damn.
Damn.
Hey, look, it be so sad because your homeboys be like, damn. They never let it
go. You remember in ninth grade?
Bro. Let it go, bro. Nah, I still remember I was in 8th grade playing football at Lowe's Grove. Leroy Palmer. I never forget. Leroy Palmer. We're in the 8th grade.
With
Leroy
a name
Palmer.
Like that, Leroy, come on now.
Boy, Leroy like 6'2", 200 and something pounds. And we
in what grade?
In the 8th grade, bro. He was big, bro. I'm like maybe soaking wet 100 pounds.
Leroy, how big?
About 2 something, dog. That was a big boy. And I was playing cornerback.
He used to chop trees.
I don't know what this boy did, but he was the fullback and I was the cornerback. And they sent that boy my way. I gave it all I had, y'all. Boy, that boy knocked my whole damn helmet off. Yes, sir. He turned me into a man that day. And I said, oh, that would it take to hit them big boys. I'm with it.
Hey.
And everybody said, whoo, you remember Leroy knocked your helmet off in practice? Hell yeah, that boy came running like a trucker, boy.
Just like that?
Boy, well, boom. I was like, oh.
You knocked him out, though?
No, he got me that practice. Now, as the season went along, I got him back.
But that one right there.
That one woke me up because he prepared me for a game that we played against another school. They had a line of fullback by his size. And I was already used to dealing with Leroy at practice all the time. So it was like 3rd and 1. They needed this. They ran a sweep my way, but I cleaned that dude all the way out. And I got him said, hoorah, hoorah, spam on the grill, punt that shit. And I went to the sideline and Leroy was like, D, that's what I'm talking about. It lift me up. Like, okay, Leroy.
Leroy can pick you up.
Boy, Leroy was strong, boy. That boy was strong.
Man,
I don't know what he doing now.
Shout out to Leroy, man. Shout out to Leroy. Hey, besides my boy, Derrick, dad, goddamn Leroy made him mad. Shout out to Leroy. Leroy, when you see this, shout out to you, boy. I don't know you, but goddamn, Leroy, I'm glad you hit me. I'm glad, because I probably would have picked the ball up and threw it at you. I know I would have, but man, shout out to Leroy, man.
Big boy.
But what's your question, though, man? I'm sorry, I told that.
Nah, you was saying about we was talking about your input on it. Yeah, you did.
My input on what?
Your input on it, like what you normally run into, because you in that scene, like you in that scene.
Okay. So.
And then the piggyback him for your answer, he like the type of guy that women look for, like that's him. Okay, that got the career, that got the head on straight, that's doing what he's supposed to do. Like that's him. And he's still running the bull crap. But they say there's no good men out there. You know what I'm saying? So now,
okay, respect. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Alley you.
Yeah, I got you. I'm about to rock that bitch too. Watch this. Exactly. I'm about to rock that bitch too. Watch this though. But what I'm saying, I get it, and I appreciate that. But it took time for me to get this way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It took me breaking hearts. It took me getting my heart broke. It took me reliving childhood trauma. And shit like that for me to get to where I am today. I made women cry. I'm not proud of that. You know what I'm saying? I had to see and hurt women for me to become better. And I hate it had to turn out that way for me to become this version of me. But would I do that to a woman nowadays? No. Do I want to hurt a woman now? No. I want to love a woman, and I know the way everybody love is different. Yeah. Some people don't know how to accept your style of love. Some people don't know how to accept my style of love.
That's true. That's big facts.
So
that boy preaching right there. Amen.
So if
amen,
before we tie the knot and say I do. Let's make sure we know how to accept each other kind of love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I may tell her I love her.
Okay.
Right? I may say I love you, but am I really in love with you? You know what I'm saying? I got love for you.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's two different things.
That's
two different things.
That is.
So at the end of the day, like I said, I might have love for you, but I ain't in love with you.
See,
I love the stuff you do for me.
Some people got the L word confused. They say they love you, but in actuality, they lust for you. And that's when you run into problems. Because when the lust for you dies, that love that you're supposed to have for them supposed to kick in.
Right.
And if it don't kick in, you're in trouble.
So what motivates? You know what I think? I got something I'm gonna say after I say this. What motivates you? I know marriage ain't easy. Relationships ain't easy.
Hell no.
What persuades you to stay? Like what motivates you to stay?
I think back when I stood up there in front of the judge and I stood up there in front of her and those vows. Because I always told myself that I was only going to get married once.
Right.
I'm not getting married twice. I'm not finna have a whole bunch of kids running around here by a whole bunch of different women.
Shot five.
I grew up, my mom was like that. She got 3 kids, three different men. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult and there's a whole lot of stuff that come along with it. So my vows is the one that made me be like, all right, whatever go on through thick and thin, I have to fight. Like, it's no choice. I have to fight because I stood for God and told God that these are the vows that I will keep. You know what I'm saying? So I have to fight. I have to exhaust all options. Now, once all options are exhausted, then in that moment, I have did my thing with God that I was supposed to do in this marriage. So when I look at that for relationships, that commitment, a lot of people don't know how to commit to people these days. They don't know what commitment look like.
What does it look like?
Commitment.
What is commitment?
Commitment is honestly saying I'm going to work with this person and we're going to work together and build together. That's commitment. Through the good, the bad, we're going to figure out solutions, positive solutions to make this work. And we're going to continue to grow with each other. If you think about it, if you ask a married couple who've been together for 30 plus years, give me your typical Sunday and your husband watch football. I guarantee you the comment going to be this. I'm in the kitchen cooking. He leaves me alone. He's in there watching football. I leave him alone. I give him his time for football. He give my time in the kitchen. Now, if I need something or I want to make sure he's straight, I will ask him and then he'll do vice versa. But I don't interrupt his time. When it's time to eat, hey, the food is cooked. Whenever you're ready, your plate is made. They leave them alone. They understand the boundaries that they have of each other. If you don't understand the boundaries that you two have, if you don't have that in the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, you might well kiss marriage goodbye.
Okay, I get where you're going.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
Because it's a point of takeover. And you don't want to take over because if someone come in your life, they're addition. They're not here to take over. It's an addition. So if you love doing what you're doing, the person coming in is an addition to what you do. So she's going to have things that she do. You have things that you do. So then therefore, when you go do what you normally do, it's not an issue or a problem.
Right.
Because that's what you normally been doing.
Right.
Then you got to confuse yourself. Am I marrying the addition or am I marrying the takeover? The takeover is going, you shouldn't do that. Or you're doing that too much. Now the takeover is taking you out of you being who you are.
So it's just like somebody, if you marry somebody, you said it's an addition now.
Yeah.
If they smoke crack and you choose to marry them.
Well, you marry crackhead. That's your dumb ass fault. You taking on all crackhead problems.
Okay, all right. So, as long as we on the same page. But I'm gonna say that too. It's a side note, man. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hit my cup one more time. I ain't hitting that motherfucker no more time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Married crackhead. You taking on crackhead problems. When she sell your 50-inch or 65-inch TV for a hit, and that's your fault, dog.
You're right.
You knew the crackhead was gonna sell that shit before you even knew it.
So I knew she was a crackhead.
You get right.
But I still married.
Right. So you married your fault.
Y'all hear that now?
You can't.
Don't go out here and goddamn marry nobody based off of fairy tales and honeymoon stages.
I even nip in the bud for you. Don't marry or date anyone if you are expecting to go in that thinking of change.
You should marry them for the person that they already are.
Correct. Because change means
my last little bit on that. I like that, man.
So change means that you're going into it wanting them to change, and then you're going to get mad at yourself when they don't change. Personal growth is personal growth, not team growth. Personal growth. So if you going into it saying I'm gonna change them or mold them into who he or she want to mold them into who I want them to be, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're doing it.
Right.
When you homeboys, hell, I tell Reg, I'm gonna get up with him all the time. Halftime, I don't even show my ass up.
Don't even show up.
So he already know. He didn't think I was gonna pull up today. I'm here. He said, "Hey, dog, I ain't think you was gonna show up." I couldn't get mad at him because halftime I don't show up.
Yeah, that's fact. That's real. Damn, so real. I told him, yo, dog, I gotta take a shower and everything. I said, I'm gonna give me a minute. I was chilling.
I ain't think you was gonna show up, D.
Shit, damn sure said it. All right, so now that we I gotta ask you though. I know it's your platform, but I still gotta know, man. Who's your celebrity crush out here?
Oh, my celebrity crush. Whoo.
Damn it, that many?
Nah. Let me say celebrity crush, like break it down because I got like different types of celebrity crush. Okay, so if I think of wifey type celebrity crush, I'm going with
Hold on. Now hold on.
Yeah, I got it broken down.
No. My celebrity crush is the wifey crush, is the every type of crush I got for this one person. So break it down for me.
Yeah, cause see, wifey celebrity crush is gonna be like Sanaa Lathan or Kelly Rowland. Okay. That's wifey celebrity crush.
Okay. All
right. Now for my inner freak.
Ooh.
Yeah, my inner freak. You talking about like Trina?
Old school.
Okay, all right. I ain't got to ask. I ain't got a bed.
Who else?
You talking about Trina? Maybe Erykah Badu, her little freaky self.
Okay.
And we can't forget about Jill Scott.
Okay. Boy.
I'm trying to tell you, living your life like you're golden.
Okay, then.
Let's take a walk.
So I ain't got but one, man.
One?
I ain't got but one.
Oh, no. She must do everything. Who was that one?
Ella May. I ain't got but one, man.
Ella May cut different. She cut from different cloth.
She just everything all in one, though.
But see, what you get with Ella May,
a wholesome woman.
And not only that, she not from the United States.
Maybe I need to fly out there.
Now, if you haven't been out the country or talked to people that's not from the United States, let me tell y'all the difference. All right. When it comes to affection and things of that nature, they're big on that. They're big on affection. They're big on their men working out. They're big on finances. They even take over the finances to make sure money is tucked away so you're good. They do all of that, okay? So that's why I said Ella May cut from different cloths. You got a non-American woman. That's why I got to break mine up because all my women are American. I understand where she's from, but I don't got no American crush out here. If that's the case. None?
Ella May.
None.
Ella May. Give it to me.
Out of all these women they presented out there in this world,
and my next crush would be, this my Ella May, my second. My first crush would be the woman God sent down here for me to marry. That's my first crush. Whoever she is, whoever she may be, that's my first crush. You know what I'm saying? So my second one is Ella May. And the Ella May somehow make it to the first flight. I ain't mad. Shit, I know I ain't gonna be mad about that. Especially that song she got called Lil Thing.
What? Man,
listen, she made that song for me.
So I got a pop-up guest, and she's out here single, and understands give you firsthand experience on what it's actually like out there being single and the mess that you run into.
It's a mess, that's for sure. It's a mess. I can promise you that. I've been on the apps for like a year and a half, and it has been brutal. It's really hard to find people that you really connect with and that you find interesting, and sometimes even just to get a response.
What? I heard texting, people don't really text like that. Now it's like one word or abbreviated words or things of that
just
nature.
Nothing.
What?
Yeah, I feel like there's like a common story that I've experienced is just like matching with people or sending likes and just never really hearing anything back, which can be really frustrating. Or I think it's really hard to start a connection online when someone's a stranger. Like, how often do we do that?
Right.
And so it can be a little difficult to start up.
I think we lost the part of being able to speak to each other face to face because we're so in tune with our phones.
Yeah.
And by doing so, the conversation aspect has been lost.
Yeah, I think I think of that in terms of attraction.
Yeah.
Personally, when I'm scrolling on the apps, like I'm not really particularly attracted to anyone.
Really?
Because I want to know them as people first.
Oh, so you don't go off the looks. You really go off, let me see who you are.
Yeah, I would like to. I think like looks play a part, but I think I actually start to feel that connection when I start talking to someone.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to find that balance of like, am I into this, but also can I give it the chance? I know. It's how it goes.
Yeah, because see, the apps, I think the apps give you all the options. Okay. You get all the options, but then at the same time, you get to read through bios. And through those bios, now tell me if I'm right or wrong, half the time those people be lying.
They're lying, or like you just don't know the backstory.
Yeah.
I matched with someone recently and their profile like mentioned like their favorite drink. And then later on, I just kind of learned that was like a bigger part of their lifestyle than mine. Right. And it's like, how am I supposed to know that just from one prompt that says what your favorite drink is? So I think it's hard. I try not to make too many snap judgments based on those pieces of information because you really don't know what they mean behind it. It can be anything.
What I have learned, being married and being single, I understand both worlds. Yeah. What I'll tell anyone is that don't go for looks. Don't go for looks. Because if you go for looks, you got to ask yourself, what is the primary thing that attracts you to them? And as you get older, looks fade.
Yeah, they change.
Right. If a person has a good heart and a good attitude and respect towards you and things like that, that will get past so many looks.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why some of the most prettiest women date the most ugliest men?
Because they're nice. Because they text back.
Right.
They text back.
So you don't never ghost people? Like?
No, I've literally that's something I'm very sure that I can say no, I've never done that.
Really?
I would much rather be the person to say I just don't see this moving forward than to just leave someone on red. It's just not how I operate personally. But it's pretty normal. There's numerous times where
what?
I know it's really normal. It's common.
I thought ghosting still be happening because some people can't accept rejection. And I hear a lot of women say that they give out fake phone numbers or they give the phone numbers, then block the guy because men get very disrespectful and stuff like that, which I don't agree with. If she don't want you, she don't want you. She not interested in you. She not interested in you. It is what it is. Go about your way.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have to escalate to other things because it's not that serious.
Yeah, I would agree. I kind of tend to refrain from giving my number until I've already gone on a first date because I find that first date's going to tell you if you want to keep moving forward. And that feels like when you can kind of cross that line for me. But it's person to person. Sometimes I'll give it out earlier. Sometimes I won't. It just kind of depends.
So what about I had it right on tip of my tongue. I can't get it out.
It's gonna come back. I believe in you.
I can't get it out. Okay, you say the ghost is man, I can't get it out. I really had a brain freeze. I can't get it out.
I believe in you.
So would you get if the first date goes bad, would you give them a
fake number?
No. Okay, I got it. I figured out. It came back now.
Anticipation. I'm on the edge of my seat.
No, it's a good one. So you don't give out a number. So do you give out the social media instead?
Okay, so I'm an anomaly. I'm not on social media.
What? Oh my God.
So
I can't believe this. What?
Yeah, I'm not on socials. I haven't been for 5 years. I just didn't find that added to my life, so I stopped having it.
Oh, okay. He just asked a question over there.
Okay.
So would you date anyone with kids?
Personally, no, because I don't want kids.
You don't?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. No, listen, my podcast is a no judge podcast.
I want a dog, but like I love a dog, but I don't personally want kids now.
No kids at all?
No.
So so you want to date a man with kids because you don't want kids at all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but if he got dogs, you'll date him.
Yeah. That's honestly ideal.
Really?
Because then it's like more their responsibility than mine in a way,
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
I travel a lot. I'm like pretty busy, so I just want to make sure I'm only taking on responsibilities that fit my lifestyle.
Now, when you say you travel, where have you been?
Oh my gosh.
Because I'd have been to Mexico. I'd have been to Medellin, Colombia.
Cool.
Where is it? Medellin, Colombia, Mexico. I'd have been to the Bahamas.
Nice.
So yeah, I'd have been to
which island?
What was it? Because I went on a cruise. And
nice.
It took us to the Bahamas. And
which cruise line?
What's the one that went out of Florida?
All of them.
Carnival.
Okay.
Carnival
okay.
Cruise.
Probably
cruise.
Nassau then.
Yep, Nassau.
Yeah.
You look at you. You've been to Nassau
a couple times.
See,
just a couple times. No, yeah, I love to travel. It really depends. I go on cruises as well, so I've gotten to see a lot of Caribbean islands, which has been really fun. But also go all over the U.S. I have a lot of friends, like many people in Charlotte. I'm not from here, and so all of my friends. I know none of us are from here.
Let me guess. Are you from New York?
No.
Is it somewhere
forgettable? Just kidding. Cut that part out.
Is it like Texas?
No.
Florida?
No.
I'm out.
Ohio.
What?
I know.
What brought you from Ohio to Charlotte?
I just didn't want to be in Ohio.
Too cold?
It's too cold. I really didn't love the cold. I don't like winter. Okay. Unless I'm on skis, and I wanted to be closer to the beach and the mountains, so I moved here.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
The sunshine, it's different here,
and you get all weathers, all seasons,
all the seasons. But like, doesn't get that cold, and there's so much to do. Yeah, this is such a great city to be young in. Yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah, I love it here. I've been here for almost 4 years,
and still single.
But I wasn't looking that whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. So you want to get everything out of the way you need to get out the way.
Yeah.
And then if that right person come.
Yeah. And then I would say I've been like actively looking for like a year.
You have been actively looking?
For like a year.
And it ain't been good.
It ain't been good. I'll go on dates. I'll talk to people on the apps. There's periods of time where it's just exhausting. Like it's literally like something I have to put in my calendar. Like I have to put in my calendar, like, go on Hinge, and I even have like a habit tracker. Okay. Like how many likes I need to send a week just to like get myself to do it. Yeah.
For real?
Because it's exhausting. It's really exhausting.
Oh my goodness. Well, before I got married and I was single, I was on Bumble. And Bumble got on my nerves.
Yeah.
I met a lot of people, but when it came time to meet up, the pictures didn't match the person I was talking to.
That can happen sometimes.
So I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
If I don't meet you face to face, I'm good.
That's fair. I haven't really tried Bumble. I think I created a profile once just because I wanted to like see how it worked compared to Hinge. But I think the common problem with the apps is it's just like, where is everyone, and get on that one. And so like, if that one is Hinge at this moment or Bumble 2 years ago, like you kind of have to keep jumping.
Right.
Because you want the mass of options, basically.
Right. But most people that are on Bumble is probably on other apps too.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do a lot of them.
So I can see where it could be where you had to put it on your calendar, because you might get messages from like 5 or 6 different people. How do you keep up with like all the conversations? Because to me, I got tired. Like I just can't talk to that. I got too much stuff to do.
I feel that. I'm not good at juggling multiple. I'll tend to like, if there's one person I'm getting to know, I'll kind of just focus on them. And then if that changes, look at other people. But sometimes that means you miss out because they might be gone.
That's true.
It's a timing game.
It's true, but you just never know.
You never know.
You never know.
It'll come when it comes.
We got our special guest that came in. We're going to keep her anonymous. I appreciate you. Thank you. This is a no judge like podcast.
Yeah, we back, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, look here. That's what I'm saying. When you a guest, ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you. You get kicked off and shit, then they bring you back like shit normal. Man, I got kicked off.
Off.
You know what I'm saying? But since he wanna do me like that, I got a question for his ass.
Hey, no, she did come with some good insight on some stuff that we was talking about. So we did get it from a woman's perspective now. Because she said she had to put it in her calendar when to respond to you on those dating apps. She had to set a calendar.
Why? What do you think is the reasoning behind that?
Because she be so busy doing other stuff.
Like what?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't get those answers for her, so I ain't gonna make her nothing up on her. I couldn't tell you.
So if she's on a dating app, right?
Yeah.
She's on there for a reason.
Looking.
To date. To find a boyfriend, a husband, a fuck buddy, or whatever. Let's just be real. Just be real. That's what she's on there for. So I don't want, if my lady or a lady is interested in me, if we're being honest, I don't want her to have to find a fucking calendar when to respond to me. If you're interested in me,
okay,
you're interested in me, and you're fiending for conversation with me. So the thrill of being with me is more and more and more and talking to me. Well, so if you put me on a calendar saying, "Oh, I matched with him on Monday," I'm not gonna respond to him to Sunday.
Right.
Baby, I already lost interest.
Well, now she did say if she find interest in, like, say it was you, if she found interest in you, she would put that focus and attention in on you. So anything else coming in on that app is not being read because her focus and attention is on you. Now, if you guys decide to fall out and it doesn't work, then she back on.
Well, look, I'm gonna go and click. Look, I don't know Miss Lady, and I respect her. And I appreciate her for coming on.
Yeah, I respect her truth. She kept it honest.
Yeah, she did.
She kept it honest.
But from what
I heard it, she kept it honest.
From what D saying, she kept it real. But we just using me as example and her. But I don't know her personally. She sounded like from what I heard from a distance, sounded like she was doing great. I would invite her on again if I was you. Just
she was cool.
Talk with her.
No kids, only dogs.
So if somebody's looking, then there you go. She don't date men with kids.
But you got a dog.
Don't date women with kids, from what she says. So you got dogs or cats. She's highly interested in you, from what I think. Well, not highly interested. You
got a chance.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, shoot your shot. You got a chance. Shoot your shot.
But all right. So now I got a question for you again. You know what I'm saying? I got a question.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all the honest truth here. When I don't do my podcast, you know what I'm saying? I'm really going off the top here with Reg, because Reg go off the top. I usually have, like, you see my note card here. I got question stuff on the backside. So I usually got an idea where I'm going with it. I'm trying to do this different with Reg, and I kind of like that because it's a lot of different stuff we're getting from this right now, which is pretty cool, and it's a good way to come back doing talks with Derrick. So I appreciate that. But what you about to say, Reg?
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, that's my dog. That's my dog.
For sure. But so just to piggyback off of that, the reason I do mine this way, because not saying that he's not, because he is as well. I'm a natural talker. You know what I'm saying? And I can just go with the flow. I'm gonna switch to 10 topics at one time before I make a point. You know what I'm saying? And I do that at work and with my kids and whatever. So, and in my everyday life. But I just talk. Like, if you gave me a note card, I try to keep a little binder or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say I do need to stay on topic. But I don't know how.
It makes it. So when you keep it on topic, like you might talk about this topic, and then you then you transition to this topic, and then you'll transition to this topic. That one will let you know the time of your show, know when you need to wrap it up, know when we need to put this in, and then also when it comes to editing, it makes it a whole lot easier.
Okay, and that's fair. That's fair. But me, man, look, I don't look. I pay somebody to do all the editing shit.
I'm gonna talk your head off. And I'm gonna pay you to clean this up.
Listen. If you want to make a quick $1 to edit my video, DM me at Dump Bucket. You know what I'm saying? and D edit his own stuff.
I do my own. See, I went to school for this, so that's how I know how to structure this.
I ain't go to school for this, babe. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
Oh my God.
My question to you though, bro, is tell me about a traumatic experience in your life and what you do to overcome it.
Man, honestly, man.
We're going to end with that one too, if you don't mind.
That's cool.
Okay.
Man, I'll be honest with you. My older brother, reason why I am the way I am with my daughter with like protecting her is because when we was younger, my mother would allow my brother and I to go stay the night over people's houses. One night we went and stayed over someone's house, and my brother was molested, and we was both in the same place, but he got molested that night, and I seen everything that he went through, that he still goes through now to this day, and that person's now locked up in jail and things of that nature for it. But my mom never let us out her side like that again. Like, so when I throw the trust word out there, or I'm comfortable word out there, like I don't throw that word out there like that. Like when I say I trust you, I trust you. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Like I don't sugarcoat that stuff, because I seen what happens when you trust something or someone that shouldn't be trusted. So that's why I would now become my daughter. Hell no. I gotta trust you to have my daughter around you. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, man. Respect. You know, all right. And I appreciate you for sharing that. And that's real. I never knew that. That's crazy. I learned something new. But I do gotta ask you this. How you know your brother okay with you telling us that?
It don't matter. He damn 40-something years old. Shit. The fuck? You can't turn back the hands of time. What the fuck? You want to turn back molestation? I'm sorry.
Hey, no, Derrick, that was crazy. That was crazy. Are you honest? You real though? You can't turn it back, though.
I can't turn it back. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure my brother's not the only one that's ever been molested.
Yeah, that's true. But wait, let's make this clear. We're not laughing at the molestation part. I just want to make that very, very, very known. We were more so laughing at the part that I asked him, how does he know his brother's okay with us? You know what I'm saying? With us knowing that, you know? But traumatic experience for me, you know. Man, everybody been through something traumatic.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I guess for me is not really having a father in my life, or growing up not knowing who my dad is. You know what I'm saying? I never met him. Even if he walked in here today and be like, "Yo, what up?" I'm like, "Yo, what up?" So, still ain't. I could have walked past him 10 times already in my life and still never known. Yeah. So I guess that's traumatic, and in my life, not having a OG to look up to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or someone just to call dad, or somebody to call if I ever need some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I go through my first breakup with a girl, I can call him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who he is. You know, and the way I overcame it was when I started having kids myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, I'm going to make sure they know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't have a dime financially to support them on a financial level, I'm going to be there emotionally and physically. So they are helping me become a better person overall, because I never got to meet my dad. And I never wanted kids. because I didn't want to be a letdown how somebody let me down.
So let me tell you something about life. I'm older than Reg, but let me tell you something about life. Certain things happen to certain people for reasons. Okay?
That's true. That's true.
Now, that happened to you for a particular reason. It wasn't your fault. It's just one in your favor. It's just one in your favor. It wasn't your fault. But let me tell you something. For you to be the man that you are here today, you stand on business. And I'm going to say this again. He stands on business. The way you give information will motivate people, and the way that you go about doing things for kids, your appreciation and love for kids says a lot about you. And if, like, you never said that, and somebody saw you and seen all the stuff that you do outside of what you just said, they wouldn't think that your father was never in your life. So that goes for a true test of you are a powerful, motivated,
true,
achieving individual. And the sky's the limit for you, bro. And I say that to you not only because, you know what I'm saying, you my dog and I rock with you, but it's all out of respect, bro. You are all those things.
I appreciate that.
So,
man.
Yeah, man, shine, bro.
Hey, I try.
Shine,
bro. Man. I try. My biggest thing, though, man, is, and another thing that keeps me going, even though we ain't touched this, is I can't let people down. You know what I'm saying? I got so many people behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the rappers talk, like they got their whole hood behind?
Yeah.
No. I mean that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people behind me. You know, and a lot of folks ain't gonna admit that they depend on you. You know what I'm saying? If you hit rock bottom, then I ain't gonna eat. No. Nobody's gonna admit that for real. Yeah. But I really got people, you know what I'm saying, that depend on me. Yeah. Or look up to me in that area in life. So if I fall, they fall. Right. That's why I can't put myself in a position to fall.
But the problem with that is that they should put themselves in position so that if you fall, they can help you. Not if you fall, we all fall. My dad's in my life. Now, I don't really call and ask my dad for much. I really don't call and ask him for nothing, really. I try to figure it out. I try to piece together. I try to do it. My dad knows the only time I reach out to him is when I have exhausted all my options. He's my very last option. Because as a man, I want to figure it out. But also as a man, what I learned by doing so, you are as good as the company that you keep.
Fact, that's true.
It's
very true. Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to put myself in position so that I can continue to win, continue to strive. You, my dog, I rocked you all day. If you ever fall on something or fall on hard times, I want to make sure I'm in position where I can help my dog out. So it's not all falling on my dog.
Right. Same.
You see what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's all love.
You know what I'm saying? So if I got people in the background that's just solely relying on me, if you ain't my mama or my dad or my kid, we got a problem. Because what the fuck are you doing?
That's true. But in some areas, you may feel, all right, so like me. It's a lot of people out here don't know their dad, and they do, their dad ain't shit. It's a lot of people out here that know their mom, and a lot of mamas ain't shit either.
That's a lot of mamas.
Just call it what it is.
Yeah, call it a spade. That's why I fuck with this nigga. He tell the fucking truth.
For sure.
We don't sugarcoat that shit. Fuck
your
emotions. This has been another episode of Talks with Derrick. Bon. I want to thank Reggie for coming through. I want to thank the other guests. We'll keep her name anonymous. She kept it truthful. We rock with her. Appreciate her. But look, same time, same bat channel. I see you folks later. Get what? I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Talks with Derrick.